If you've seen me before, you know I like the ram's bottom camera, and this is a little excerpt from Boxing Day, the recumbent posture. The day after Christmas, young Albert were what's called confined to his bed, with a tight kind of pain in his stomach and a light feeling up in his head. His parents were all of a fluster when they saw little lad was so sick. They said, put your tongue out. When they'd seen it, they said, put it back again, quick. Ma made him a basin of gruel, but that was a move for the worse. Not little lad tried hard to eat it. At finish, he did the reverse. Pain showed no signs of abating, so at last they got doctor to call. He said it was all in his abdomen, not in his stomach at all. He sent up a bottle of physic with instructions on label to say to be took in a recumbent posture, 1 teaspoonful 3 times a day. His ma stood there reading the label. Pa started to fidget about. He said, quick, get a teaspoon and dose it before it gets better without. I can manage the teaspoon, said Ma. Look at distress on her face. Is this here recumbent posture? I haven't got one in the place. Pa said, hey you, what about Mrs. Lupton, next door here? You better ask her. See, a woman who's buried 3 husbands is bound to have one of them there. So they went round to ask Mrs. Lupton. I know what you mean, she replied. I had one on order for Horace, but poor lad got impatient and died. You'd better go round to Co-op shop. They'll have one in stock, I dare say. In fact, I think I saw one in Windsor last time I were passing that way. So off they went to Co-op shop, and at the counter for household supplies, Pa asked for a recumbent posture, and shopman said, yes sir, what size? Please, it's for our little Albert. I don't know what size he might use. I know he takes 13s in collars and 6s, 4 fittings in shoes. Nay, if it's little lad size as you're after, said shopman, I'm sorry to say, but we nobbut had one in the building and that one was sold yesterday. He sent him across to the tinsmith, who said, I know what you've in mind. Now if you'll draw me a pattern, I'll make one. But Bard left his pencil behind. Tried every shop they could think on. Well, they walked for 2 hours by the clock. And most of them said that they had one, that none of them got one in stock. Well, the last place they tried with a chemist. He looked at them both with a frown and told them, a recumbent posture is Latin and it means a lying down. It means lying down, but in Latin, said father. That's just what I thought. Then he caught a side glance from mother and wished he hadn't said no. They're not dosing, my lad, we're